Welcome to The Dream Show. I'm Jane Teresa Anderson, and this is an Interlude podcast, Interlude number 3. 4 weeks can be a long time to wait between our hour-long episodes featuring guests, so I've designed these short interludes to bring you inspiration, information, and tips about dreams and dream interpretation at the halfway point. I've searched back through hundreds of my blogs about dreams and dreaming, going back to 2009, and selected some of the best to feature in these interludes. I hope you enjoy them. Today's is, what's your recurring dream theme? What's your recurring dream theme? When you look back over a lifetime of dreams, how many recurring themes spring to mind? At first, you may think about some of the common dream themes that many of us experience from time to time: teeth falling out, flying, being chased, being late, being unprepared to give a speech, and so on. Write those down and then close your eyes and relax and see what else pops up beyond the more common dream themes. One of my personal dream themes is walking along a path. In these dreams, I generally know my destination, but it's the path that really draws my attention. As a small child, I had a recurring dream of being a shepherd boy, walking along a deserted path through the mountains. And as I reached the point where the cliffs towered over the path from each side, packs of hungry wolves gathered on the cliff edges, looking down at me. I would wake up in extreme fear. Fear blocked my path in the dream and in life. In my late teens, I walked along dream paths that became steps that always turned back on themselves like a Mobius strip or an Escher drawing. No matter how far I walked, the path kept leading me back over the same ground. Somewhere in life, I kept going back over the same old ground. What did I need to learn to break free? In my early 20s, I walked in dreams along paths that were like village high streets, becoming very aware with each step of parallel paths just a few streets away to each side. The parallel paths featured rivers, ponds, pools, and people sitting outside their houses, happy with a colourful day-to-day, while I walked the mainstream path straight through. In life, I was enticed by the colourful parallel paths I might take, or did take at some level. So why did I prioritise the less colourful mainstream route? In my middle years, I dream-walked mountain paths led me up such steep inclines that I couldn't find a safe way down. In life, I was meeting steep challenges while missing the security of being able to back down. In more recent years, my dream paths laid themselves before me, the terrain revealing itself step by step as I walked with curiosity and faith. In these dreams, I knew my destination, but had no hurry to get there. My focus was in the present, this step, then this. Where there was slippery mud, I noticed solid stones I could step on to traverse the muddy patches. Where there was a boggy pond, I noticed a sandy shore I could follow. Where the path petered out, I noticed a parallel path on the other side of the street. Each obstacle I met presented its own solution, or served to navigate a slightly different direction, providing new experiences while still en route to the destination. On this more recent dream path, there is no fear, no going over the same old ground, no prioritising the less colourful mainstream route, no sense of loss of security in meeting challenge. There is simply a sense of being present and reading the path step by step. Intriguingly, there's also a sense in these dreams of co-creating the path. There's the path I encounter, And there's my response to it. A response that changes not only my perspective of it, but also its very nature. In these dreams, walking the path transforms it. And isn't that just life? What's your recurring dream theme? Has it evolved over time, reflecting your progress through life? Or is it stuck on continual replay? Is it time to explore your dream theme and discover what's keeping you stuck so that you can free yourself to move forward? Our next episode of The Dream Show, episode 291, will be out in 2 weeks on May the 15th, 2025. My guest, multi-award-winning theatre director turned leadership mentor Simone de Haas, shares a dream for us to explore and interpret before we talk about her life and work helping business owners unlock the power of their voice and presence. Please make sure you hit the follow button at Spotify or Apple or wherever you listen to your podcasts so that you can get all the episodes and interludes delivered to your feed as soon as they're published. Thank you, as always, to Euan for sound editing and composing our theme music. And thank you to you for listening. You can find out more about my services, books and courses at janeteresa.com. That's Teresa without an H. Have a beautiful day. I'm Jane Teresa Anderson.